Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this edition of SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton. Super excited today to bring on some brand new partners of mine, but certainly not brand new to the Southwest Florida senior world. We have Miss Allie Williamson and George, her husband, who are real estate agents, special designated real estate agents. How are you this morning?
We're good, thanks.
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You're the dynamic duo, husband and wife team. You have a special designation in real estate, but you also have a background that makes you so extraordinary at your job. So talk to me a little bit about yourself and your background and what led you into the role that you're in today.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think I started, that is, in the senior living industry in long-term care. So I don't even remember how many years ago now, 20 some years ago, started in a nursing home, actually had the opportunity to be an activities director. And I just fell into that job. I had no idea that I was going to love seniors like I do. And so that's how I started with that, and did that for a few years in Illinois. And then we moved here. I did it here for a little while. And then George got his real estate license, kind of talked me into, stepping out with him, because we've always loved real estate. We've always flipped houses ourselves through the years, even though we weren't agents, at the time. So I did, and we did well for a few years until the market crashed. And we couldn't both stay in it any longer. And so I decided it's time for me to go back into my other passion, and that was working with seniors. And so fortunately, I was able to get a job at Calusa Harbor. And that was where I actually learned to also work with independent living and the assisted living. And so I just have a passion for helping them. And so in that whole process, many years of working there. And then again, we started getting busy in real estate. And he asked if I would consider stepping back into doing real estate with him again. And that was over 6 years ago. And so we've just kind of been able to take that combination of my background of working with seniors and absolutely loving them, and doing it in the real estate as well.
Perfect. Now, Georgia, how long have you been doing real estate?
Well, it started in housing in high school, where we built new houses. And then I spent 8 years in civil engineering and land surveying, and we did housing developments. So okay. I've been around, but we started in 2005 as far as actually being a realtor, but we had a lot of fun. I remember one fun story. We bought this bright pink house and we painted it a color, and all the neighbors were almost coming next door and hugging us because it was the eyesore on their block.
Wow.
And another fun one we did was they were going to knock down this farmhouse, and we came in and spent a year making it really nice, and it had 3 acres. It was just fun. So we've enjoyed people our whole lives. We love people. We try and it helps beautify our cities, having a heart for our cities. And so that's kind of how we started it, out of a passion and fun.
And here in 2021, I think we're in a really unique circumstance, because it is certainly a seller's market. And a lot of these seniors are selling and moving into senior living, because if you sell, where are you going to go? Well, they actually have that next phase of their life to look forward to. So would you say
absolutely,
interest rates being as low as they are, with your experience in senior housing and knowing the communities that are out there, you can really help guide them into that next transition?
And we do that. And that is kind of the fun part for me, that I still am able to work with seniors and, and help them through that, because, they get stressed out very easily. They're dealing with a lot of health issues and things like that. And so they don't often have that energy, to try to, put into figuring out how they can move into independent living.
Yeah.
So with us, and partnering with the right people as well, to kind of make that an easy transition. So
yeah, absolutely. It's even at any age, moving can be incredibly stressful.
Absolutely.
knowing exactly who you can go to as a resource and make that transition even easier. And you have a wealth of knowledge and expertise and those connections to put it all together. So so excited. It's been 6 years, Allie and George. I've been trying to get you to come on to this.
We're excited. We are excited, Amanda.
I could not be more excited and delighted to introduce you to our viewers, our readers, and our other partners. So thank you so much for this morning, and thank you so much for your partnership. I look forward to a very fruitful year together.